Do you revise equals method? What the logic we write in equals? In any class, equals method overriding syntax is fixed. Inside equals method, what the first statement you should write? If obj instance of string means the current class, return false. That is a fixed code. To understand hash map, you should know the concept first at hash code level, second at hash map memory, third at algorithm to find object is duplicate by using equal to operator and equals method. Okay. Now, first, let me understand. I'm creating string s1 equal to quotes say 90. A1 equal to new A of 5, 6. 3 objects I create, 3 different class objects I create. Every class object contain hash code. S1 dot hash code. Now what the hash code of this? Hash code is a method. This method is predefined method available in string class, and we got the result. The data of the object as hash code in number format. Next, I'm calling io1 dot hash code. Then hash code method predefined available in integer class. Then we got the same answer 97 because the data of the object is 97. It is in the integer format. Then if I call a1 dot hash code, tell me compiler searching for hash code method in class A. In class A, hash code method available. Then it is executing from object class. In object class, hash code method is a native method. That means it returns code of this object based on reference. What the reference of this object? 3030. So based on the 3030 reference, we got the hash code number. This is the actual hash code number generated based on reference. Okay, na? Again repeating, hash code is a unique number that is generated by JVM based on the reference. If we want to generate hash code number based on the of the object, we must override hash code method in our class. Okay, go to class A, go to class A. In class A, along with the equals method, you must override hash code method. Hash code method, how to override? Simple. Return your object data. You want group objects based on X value, then return what? X. You want group value Y. Want group X and both value, then return what? X plus Y. The logic we are writing inside hash code method for generating hash code number is called hash what do you call? Hashing algorithm. So the logic we write inside hash code method is technically called hashing algorithm. Now this class contain hash code method. Then if you run a1 dot hash code, J generated hash code number based on the reference we will get or based on the data you will get. Then a1 dot hash code method, hash code number what now? What is the output you will get? What is the output you will get? A1 dot hash code method you call. What is the output you will get? You call a method. Method logic is executed. Inside this logic, what you have written? X plus Y. X plus Y, what the value? A1 object X plus A1 object Y. 5 plus 6, 11. You'll get 11 is the hash code number. Okay, so what is the hash code number of string? Data 97. Hash code number? Data 97. Hash code number? Data 5 or 6 or 5 plus 6 or 5 plus 6 is coming because it's automatic or because you written logic. For example, here I am writing only x, the number 5 you will get. Okay, y, what the hash code number? 6. Okay, now if I write what you call x plus y, you will get what? X plus y, 11 you will get. Okay, clear my point? Hash code is understood. So what hash code? 4. We can differentiate one object from another object, or also differentiate group of objects from other group of objects. Generally, hash code is used in hashing algorithm. Means hashing is used with a hash table data structure for grouping multiple objects of same hash code as one unit. For storing multiple objects of same hash code as one group, we will use what? Hash code. Then the advantage of hash code. We are using by using hash code, we will group multiple objects so that number of comparisons will be decreased. Right? All the people understand first level completed? So point is completed. Next, hash map. Okay, now who will use a hash code? Is a hash code will be used in regular program? No. Hash code is used only in the data structure, hash table data structure. Which collection is hash table data structure? Hash set, linked hash set. Next, hash map. Next, hash map, linked hash, weak hash map, identity hash map, hash table, properties. All these classes are using hash code. Okay, for storing objects inside, they are using hash code. Then, what is the base for all these classes? Hash map. Hash map internals. Tell me now. First, I have to create hash map object. Hash map of object hm equal to new hash map of. Then now system dot out dot println hm dot size and then hm. No elements, I mean no entries and 0 and empty. Now I wanted to add entry hm dot put of. Now first I should pass object double quotes a and the R value I'm giving 1. Save it. Then when you create hash map created, hash map object internally maintains the hash table data structure by using table array. Okay, default initial capacity, maximum capacity, default load factor, tree-fied threshold. These all static final fields. We no need to worry. A class called what? Node, which implements map dot entry. So if for representing entry, we have a special interface called what? Entry, which is subinterface of map. And node is the subclass to it. And how many properties it is maintaining? Hash, key, value, and next. Tell me, key is allowed to change or not allowed? Once you store key, key is not allowed to change. Can I update value? Yes. Value. Can I replace value with new value? Yes. Always remember key is a unique. You cannot change. So it is declared as what? Final. Then in the constructor, all 4 properties are initialized. And then if you want all the method call what? Get key return. Get value return. To string method overridden to display key equal to value. Okay. Then now, sorry. Look at there. Here we have load default load factor. And now go to put method. What put method is doing? Put method is calling put value of hash of key. First it is finding the passed key hash number. So control F. Look at there, hash of what is calling. If key is null, what the hash code number? 0. Okay. Hash code number is 0. If it is a not null, then H equal to key dot hash code. Yesterday I told you now we call key, right? Hash code method is called and stored in H. What is the hash code number of A? 97. Now on this 97, now what is finding now? Divided by 16. So this symbol is managing what? This a division or something, right shift it is doing by 16. So total this hash code number complement operator, this size, totally what is generated? Hash number. That hash number is written. Now that hash number and the key value false comma true pass into which method? Put value generating from this formula. Let us find out in our system. Copy, go to our class, write one SOPLN. Now key place what I should write here? Double quotes A and int hash and then okay, int hash say 0, some default number. System.out.println H, control F11. I look at there, what is the number coming? Okay, so finally, here what happened? This is the hash code number, cap, then total number, what is getting now? 97 only. So something is happening background. Finally, we are getting what? 97. Okay, whatever, no problem. Now go to put method. So finally, what is the output we got from there? 97. Yeah. So now what is the value we are going here? 97. Then go into this method. Inside this method, if you observe, there is a variable called what? Tab. Of what type? Node array. Not node, node array. And also one local variable P, N, I. These are all the local variables created. Look at there is a variable called tab. Tab, it's a static variable. Look at the blue color are class level variables. Normal color variables are local variables. In Eclipse, blue color variables are class level. F3. Look at there. It is a what type of variable? Node array. Node array table. Okay, first there is verifying. Table is assigned to what? Tab. Tab equal to null or n equal to tab dot length equal to 0. If tab dot length is 0 or table is null, table is created or not created. Then now they are creating the table. Resize method, it will create null table. Okay, something logic they are writing. If you scroll down, oh my god, there's a lot of code is there. This much code if I explain, tomorrow onwards you don't come. Okay, so now here finally table created with how many locations? 16. Okay, yeah, what the n? Next, observe what explanation given yesterday. Tab of I equal to n minus 1 and hash. Okay, now totally it is checking this index number is coming into what? P. P is what? Node. P and a parent. Okay, na? P stands for what? Parent. First node is always what? Parent. Na? So now into the parent node, that index number. So this n minus 1, n value is n minus 1, 15 and hash value 97. 15 and 97 value will go into I. And then finally what the output is it null? Yes, na? First time there is no node, then what will get? Null. Then now new node will be what? 97, key, value, next node is not there. In that one index, that value is stored. So the first when it is null, then this is the total value. Then now next, for the 94, then hash code number will be same. Then control will go to what? Else block. In else block, new node is created. New node is created. Here, look at here. New node is created, and the new node is attached to previous node next node. In the same bucket, this new node should attach to what? Previous node next. Yes or no? Then again control come outside, pass one more with the same hash code. Again control will come here. Then the table get not null. Not null means it will come here. Some if conditions are background working, and finally again new node is created. That new node is attached to previous node next. So like this, it will keep on attaching and storing. So this entire logic, if I explain, you will not understand. So just I will explain oral diagram. The diagram is sufficient for you to understand. Okay. So now here I want to draw the diagram along with this. Now this is HM variable created. Now this is hash map object. Hash map object. Interviewer, if asked this much explanation you give, don't go beyond this. And then variable is what? Size. Default value 0. Explain hash map interlines means what I am explaining, this much explain. Don't tell more than this. If you ask more than that, say directly, I know this much. Then variable is what? Table. Of what type of variable it is? Node array with the default value null. Is stored enter. Pointing. When the table array is created, when you try to add first entry, observe in the constructor, in the hash map constructor, do you have any node array object creation? No. Okay. Where node array object creation is there? Inside put method. Inside put method here. Inside this resize method, node array object creation will be there somewhere. Okay. New tab equal to new tab of new capacity. What is the new capacity? 16. Okay, na? Here new node is created in which method? Put method. In put method only new array is created. When you call first entry, tell me now. Now node array object created. Listen, you want this array to represent only elements are table. Table will be rows are table rows are horizontal or vertical. Rows is horizontal, right? Column 1, column 2, column 3, column 4. One row, column 1, column 2, column 3. But I want represent the rows, row 1, row 2, row 3. Then I have to take the row representation as what? Vertical. Here 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now what you are doing? You are rotating this array and taking vertical like this. Okay, you are taking vertical like this. This is the array object. This is the array object with how many? 60. Each location representing one bucket. Each bucket is nothing but you can consider as a row. 1, 2, 3, 4. 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13. Reminding you, right? Okay. 14, 15. Okay. 0, 1, 2. All these locations are filled with default value null. And reference is 2020. Now the 2020 stored in tab. Okay, now. So this is table ready. Then in the table now, put method has to store this entry. Now first, what is the logic will run in background? If table of index equal to null, then table of index equals to new node of hash comma key comma value comma null. Here what is there? Int hash code equal to or int hash equal to key dot hash code. Next int index equal to hash code hash mod capacity. Else. If else what will done, I will not talk now. First I want to complete first node. Tell me now. I call hs dot put of the first one. Then first always is calling what? Hash code. Hash code of double quotes what? 97 mod 16 1. Table of 1 equal to null. Yes. Then null means what? Create new node. Then the new node object is created. Node object is created with hash variable value 97. And then key value what? 111. Value 111. 4 ones you take. And then next variable value null. Its reference is 30 and here a object and this is 1. String object 1 and integer object 1. That is pointing to it. It is pointing. And then null replace with 30. Okay. Next. Stored. All people understand how it is stored? Then Windows and now what is called here? Tell me. Assume this is K1. I'm taking this double quotes as K. K1 dot. What method is called? Hash code. K1 dot hash code. So then what it returns? It returns what? 97. No means what? Create new bucket. Create new bucket. Entry is stored directly. Okay, na? So this is theory and this is a practical diagram you have to visualize. Next. Now I am trying to store B, comma 1. Now tell me again what is called K2 dot hash code. What the number? 98. Bucket. Bucket not found. The here what happened? 97 mod 2, sorry, 16. 98 mod 60. Bucket not found. Bucket not found means creates new bucket. New bucket is created. New bucket is entry store direct. Tell me memory diagram visualize. What happened here? Another new node is created. Two. Uh, 40 stored in which location? Second index, null replace with 44. Okay. Hash code and equals methods are used or not used? Not used. Now I want to store duplicate object. Now I'm trying to store hm dot put off. Again, I'm trying to store A with a value. This is 2. This value is what? 3. I'm trying to store duplicate object, double quote say 3. Tell me what happened. K3. K3 dot hash code. When bucket is found, then new bucket is created, object added, object directly added, we have to compare. Listen, when bucket is found, here what happened? Hash collision is occurred. What we call it as hash collision. Hash collision is the meaning of hash collision. Two trains are coming on same track. When two trains are coming on same track, train collision happen. Na? Then tell me. When two trains are coming on same track, now the driver has to take care of comparing both. Oh, both are coming same track. Then someone has to do brake. Okay, somehow they have to manage. So here also, when hash code is bucket, hash code object both are same, then what happen? When hash collision is collision will be done to find the given object is unique or duplicate. We must, this key must be compared with existing keys in this bucket. By using double equal to operator and equals method. Then first which one compared? K3 double equal to K1. K3 reference is what? This is a literal 1, 1, 1. It's a literal, na? Previous literal reference, this new literal reference, both are same. What is reference? 1, 1, 1 equal to already existing key. Reference is also what? What it returns? True. True means it is duplicate object. If it is a duplicate object, what happened? Stored, not stored. Value is replaced. What happened? Value is replaced. If key is found, key is the same, then its old value replaced with new value. Observe now how it can find the key. Tell me, table of 1 equal to null, false. Control come to else block. That's what I for loop. For node equal to table of index, semicolon, node not equal to null, semicolon, for int I, Sachin, for node equal to table of, next node equal to node not equal to null, node equal to node dot open. Now into this node variable we got first node, then first node right, got key na parameter. This key is parameter. Key equal to node dot, if true, if it is a true, then what is right? Its existing value, node of index dot value equal to value. Okay, na? Node dot value you replace with what? Value. Else, if key not equal to key, it's different. Then what? Key dot equals of what it was? Node dot key. Tell me, if it is equals, then what happens? Then we have to write value change. If this method returns false, then write table I dot next equal I and this for loop you have to write here. Tell me, if the key is equal to key and a duplicate found, then what happened? Old value should replace with what? New value, and returns old value. Do I need to continue for next nodes to compare? No. Then returns old value and terminate. Okay. If data found, logic that of index equal to value and returns what? Old value. Okay. I think can we combine these two into one condition? Same logic we are writing now. If key equal to node dot key or key dot equals of Then this else if is not required. Right? Then out of that means this object is not matched with any key available in the node, means in the table. Yes or no? If control is coming out of this for loop means now the given key is not matched with any keys available in this table. I mean in this bucket. Then we have to create new object, new node of what do you pass now? Hash comma, key comma, value comma. Right? So this ends and returns what? Null. Because you are adding it as a new. And here also I should write. If new node is created, return null. If existing node already found, replace and return. This is the code what here so much code. Just I tried my level best to simplify it. This is not required in this. Now tell me. Now I am passing what here? hm dot put of double quotes A. Now the double quote now double quotes A dot hash code found percentage 16 index of 1 value 30. That means bucket is available. If bucket is available, if bucket is available, not stored. Now it has to compare the key available here. So now control go to else block. In else block, what do you write? This paint got updated by Microsoft company such a worst way. If I find the person who designed this paint modified, make him pieces like it. If it will go. New features are giving, existing features should not disturb. Minimum common sense not there. Now tell me. So now here node dot table of index what value 1. Node variable is now pointing to this node equal to null true. Then table of value v variable pointing what value 1. Then key value is what 111 equal to node dot key 111 true. True means it will go inside. This is now replaced here, right? 111 replaced with what? 333. Okay, na? Right? Now old value. Clear? Understood or no? Hello? Look at it. If I write here SOPLN, what will you get? SOPLN. Yesterday I was not angry because you didn't practice it, so I gave time. If you don't understand, ask, I'll tell. Because yesterday I was angry, today also maybe I'll angry, leave the class. No, okay? Yesterday I realized I was not angry. I just gave you time for studying and come back. Today, discussion, yesterday you should know. Look now, first one is what is coming put method? Null. Because this is a new entry. Second also we got null because it is a new entry. Third one is new entry. No, it is a existing key matched. Then existing value 1 is replaced with 3. Now let me write here. Displaying HM also next to this so that you will see. First, what is the entry? A equal to 1. Second entry, B equal to 2. Now the existing entry 1 replaced with 3. Final value is A equal to 3, B equal to 2. 2 entries only there, right? 2 entries only there. Third entry, existing replaced with new value, old value. To this operation, I have written the logic here. Okay, now? Okay. Now, can you try for third object? Now I am writing HM dot put of 97. Okay, I'll write new string of double quotes A and 4. If I write new string of double quotes A, what happened? Tell me. Is it a duplicate object or unique object? Unique object based on reference. Duplicate object based on data. So this object is stored or existing value replaced. Come on, stored or replaced? This is entry. Is it stored as a new entry? Tell me, is put method has any intelligence to find this object is unique or duplicate? It is using internally what? Two people. What is that? Double equal to operator and equals method. So whatever double equal to operator and equals method is telling to the put method, accordingly it will behave. Yes or no? It doesn't have any intelligence. Then why you are using your intelligence? Stop using your talent. Tell me, what do you have to feel? When you find put method, immediately you have to compare this string object with the existing string object reference. Right? Is the reference same or not same? False. False means? False means it stopped. It is directly added up. Now it is calling what? Equals method. This new string of double quotes A dot, this double quotes A. Return true now false. Equals method is overridden in string class to compare the objects with the data. This object data A, this object data A. A equal to A, true. True means what? It is a duplicate object. Then it replace with old value is written and existing value replaced with 4. Now apply this diagram here. First you pass what? Double quote, new string of double quotes A. Hash code number is what? 97. Index number is what? 1. Table of index null, false. Going to else block. In else block, table of index is pointing to this 333 object. Then now is it null? No. True. Then going inside, old value stored in V, old value is 3. And then key value is what? Latest reference, say 444 something. Equal to old reference is what? 111. It's false. Then go to there, equals method call. Equals returns what? True. True means old value replaced with new value and return old value. So what will be called background? Tell me. So when you store any this object, what will be called put method? First it will call what? Hash code. Always remember, first it will call hash code. Assume this key is what? 4. K4 dot hash code returns what? 97. 97 mod 6. 16. Then what? Bucket found. How the bucket is found? Because of index number. Okay. Then next. If bucket is found, now this object is maybe duplicate, maybe unique. to find duplicate or not. First, what is compare? This K4 with K1. Already available key is K1. K1 false. Then if it return false, then what it will do? It compares K4 dot equals of K1. Return true. Then true means old value is replaced with new value. So final conclusion is, when you are working with the put method, this memory diagram you understand and not understand, least bother. You have to explain this algorithm to the interview. Tell me hash map interlance means, what is your answer? When we add an entry to the map, put method internally first call hash code method. If hash code of this object is equal to any of the existing objects, it compares this newly adding key with existing key. If returns true, old value replace. If returns false, this is added as a new entry. And a statement చెప్తే నీకు job వచ్చేస్తుంది. If you tell that one statement, you will get job. Hash map interest అంటే అంతే. No, can you please elaborate more with the diagram? Okay, give me pen and paper, I'll explain. This is a diagram you have to. And this is the code you have to write. Okay? Understood? So tell me, what is called first? Whenever you add any object to put method, first key dot hash code. With the given hash code, bucket is found. Not added. Found. Then compare with the double equal to operator. Try to tell me the same story. HM dot put off. Now I am trying to store 7, comma 4. Tell me, is and which bucket? New bucket or existing bucket? Another new bucket. Why existing bucket? Code. Now K5 dot hash code. Okay. Then what the hash code number you will get? 97. Mod 16. Returns what? Bucket found. Then what happened? K5 double equal to K1. This is what reference? 555. It is 111. Returns what? False. Reference. Okay. Now if reference comparison false, what it will do? K dot equals of K1. What returns? True. False. నేను ఈ పాయింట్ దగ్గరే క్లాస్ వదిలేసి వెళ్ళిపోయా. I think ఈ రోజు కూడా వెళ్ళిపోవాలి. Yesterday I have left class at this point only. Today also in the same. So today also I should leave the class. Okay. Now what happened? Old value is return, null return. Null. Get there, A equal to 4, 97. So these two are available in the same bucket. B equal to 20 available in different bucket. So tell me, what is the memory diagram of this? Now this for loop, control come out, this line is executing. Now the new node is created. Wait. Node is created with the hash code number. Here and hash code number 97 and 98. This is 90. This is 97 only. The key here, value here 97, and this is 5. Okay, and now this reference is 5050. 6060. Now this reference storing in where? node of item dot next, node of index dot next, node of index dot next. 1 second. Index value is what? 1. I should add this node to table of index or to the last node. So I should take this variable out. Right? Now how to access last node? That is what the question. Control will come out of this for loop only if node value is null. Na? Null. What I should write? This new node I should create and assign this new node to what? Last node. Here last node is index of table. Okay, we can catch. Following. But all second node, third node, fourth node is fifth. When I store fifth node, then I should store it to the last node. Last node is fourth node. How can I access the fourth node? So before for loop, I should create one more variable here. Node equal to last equal to semicolon equal to null. Inside I should write last equal to node. If condition. Not inside if condition, sorry. Our condition. I should equal to node. Okay, node right? Taking equal to what is the checking if it is false. Be one more bracket there. This is for loop. So there are 4 node of index. This is what 0. This is now node is pointing to 0 index node. Then now last equal to node. Last variable is also pointing toward this node only. 30-30 node. 30-30 node key reference wise not is also not same. Then control go out of the for loop by iterated. Node equal to node dot next. Then next node reference is 40-40 assume. Now in the node variable what is stored? 40. Control go into for loop. In for loop, last variable is old previously how much? 30-30. Now 30-30 replaced with 45. Now the last is pointing to what? Next. Okay. Then key equal to node dot key? No. Or dot equals? No. Then for loop iterated. Then node equal to node dot next. Assume node is there. That is what? 50. Now 50-50 stored. Then inside for equal to, then inside variable what is there? 50-50. Now last is point to last node. Then this data is equal? No. Loop iterated. node equal to node dot next. Assume that fourth node is not there. Then in the third node, next variable what the value? Null. Then node variable value null. Node not equal to null. Not then coming out of for loop. Then outside of the for loop, writing last dot next. Will it work? Now in the last variable value is null or last node reference. Inside for loop, we have stored last node reference in the last variable and control come out. Then what will be there here? Last dot next is 15 to 50. 50 node dot next variable. Now the new node is created. 60 stored in 50 dot next. Understand? Tell me. I got this logic idea because already I by hearted at my room, no? Yes, sir. By hearted, I doubt last equal to node work or not work. Why have I tested that last equal node Almuna? I don't know. Just I am typing in front of you. Many times I told you, data structures or company logical code, anything you will write based on the memory. What you this operation I want. Accordingly, how to place the loops and lines. That's it. So now I got an idea. Earlier I was thinking that table of index equal to new node will work. But later I realized array table of index because this is nothing but one index. Only this 30 node. Then always new nodes are adding to what? 30 node only. Then second node gone with third node. Third node replaced with fourth node. Fourth node replaced with fifth. So finally, how many nodes in the bucket? 2 nodes. First node and last node. Between nodes are always replaced with new node. So that logic is wrong. Now you have to write, okay, that is giving wrong output. Then what is the other idea? Always I required one variable. Last node in that bucket. To point to last node in the bucket, I need one variable. So I created what? Last. Understood? This is my code. And this is Sun Microsystem code. This is Sun Microsystem code. రెండు అర్థం కాకపోతే జావా వదిలేసేయండి. Okay, finally what happened? K5 dot equals of K1. Now the 97 node is created here with its own references, and then now the null variable is replaced with what? 50 pointing to it. Okay, now like this n number of nodes are created pointing to it. Next last node is pointing to this. Clear? Everyone understand? Right. Now can you tell me, writing system dot, now memory diagram not using. Okay, you have to visualize and tell. I'm calling dot new 5,6 where are you going? 5,6 and 5. System dot out at println. Now double quotes /t plus h. Everyone tell me, this new a comma 5 object stored or not stored? Come on, stored. Why? What the thought should come? Algorithm on this jet hash code method is called. Is hash code is overridden in class A? Is hash code method overridden in class A? ఇప్పుడే కదరా ఓవర్ రైడ్ చేసాంరా బాబు, ఎందుకురా నన్ను టార్చర్ చేస్తారు. ఓవర్ రైడ్ చేసాంగా, మర్చిపోయారా? ఓవర్ రైడ్ చేసాం. We have overridden the hash code method in class A. Okay. Now what the hash code number coming? K6 dot hash code What code number coming? 11 mod 16. What will you get? Huh? What will you get? 11 by 16. What the 11 or 0? Sir, last to be done. I'll write 11 mod 16. What is it? If numerator is less than denominator, remainder is the numerator. LKG. Hash code number is index is what? 11. With 11, bucket found or not found? Then what happened? Bucket directly this object is added. So finally, what is the thought process should come? On every object, first hash code method is called. With this hash code number, there is no bucket. Directly bucket created, entry is added. If this code number level and already one object is added, then now this object key is comparing with the entries available in this bucket and the same hash code objects are okay now. Can I add this object again with the reference 7? Tell me, is it added or not added? A of 5 comma 6 equal to 7. This is 1, this is 2, this is what? Index. Now the A object is went and stored. Okay, and tell me now, is this new A of 5 6 again added or not added or depending on hash code equals methods overriding? Is hash code method overridden? Yes. Then hash code method is called on. అర్థమైందా అందరికి algorithm? Hash code method is called on K7. Hash code and what the hash code now index bucket is found. If bucket is found, then blindly added or compared K7 double equal to K6. Why K6 it is comparing? Why not with previous cases? Why not with the previous keys? Hash code number. It will compare with only its own hash code numbers, not other. K7 double equal to K6. Tell me. False, because the reference is different. Then now K7 compared with what? Equals. Equals of K6. What will you get? True. True means added or not added? Not added. Repeat. 11. Previous value 6 replaced with what? 7. All you people got algorithm? Hash map internals will be worked on 3 levels. Number 1, hash code. 2, map memory. And 3rd, algorithm. That is what? Double equal to operator and equals method comparison. Clearly understood? Now, shall I ask one more question? Tapledo, I'll explain just. If you don't tell, I'll explain again. What can I do? New B of 5 6. Added or not added? You tell me continue. Directly you tell answer. Added or not added? Why not added? Inside this B class hash code method is not overridden. If not overridden, what is K8 dot hash code? Then hash code method is executed from object class. Reference is returned. Reference mod 16. Returns what? Bucket found or not found? Bucket not found. Okay. Then next. If bucket not found, what happened? New bucket is created, object added. Now tell me. Now I am trying to add same object again. What happened? Happened. Come again. Based on reference? False, huh? Hmm. Girls, what's your answer? Added or replaced? Replaced. Added. What's your answer? Think. Think. All people should answer. I'll come one by one. All the people get ready with your answer. I will come every student I'll ask, and also I'll ask a reason also. If you say added, you should answer why added. If you say not added, you should say why not added. I want both answers. Come with your answers. I'm not ready. I'm not here to scold you today. Okay. It's not that much easy topic. Very difficult topic. Right. Added. Added. You said replaced. And why you didn't answer that one first? Why forgot? What is there to forget? That is called laziness. That is called recklessness. It is again added here. Why again added? What is the hash code number? Maybe, yeah, 97. This is 98. So this is 97. So here why 97? This new reference mod 16 index become what? 1. In the one bucket only it is went and stored. That means A 97, B of 56. Both are now in a one bucket. B2 second bucket. This is in one bucket. This is in another bucket. Totally 4 buckets. Understood? But it's compared or not compared doesn't matter. We have to understand one thing, that it is added. In which bucket added? Based on the reference hash code number, it is choosing the bucket and added. Here based on the reference, the bucket number become 97 mod 16 1. That's why it went on sitting in one bucket. Understood? Yes. So K9 dot assume different reference is coming. Okay, K9 dot hash code executed from object reference 16, but bucket not for I'm assuming. So now directly it is added. Understood? So tell me, what are the important methods you have to practice while working with the collection? 2 methods: hash code and equals. If you are working with array list, linked list, stack, and vector, if 4 classes you are working, you have to always compare only one method. Consider equals. If you are working with hash set, linked hash set, hash map, linked hash map, then you have to consider 2 methods: hash code method, equals method. Code is not overridden or equals is not overridden, then but object is always added. It will not consider as duplicate. Data wise comparison will not be done. Tell me, if hash code method is not overridden, always the hash code of the 2 objects will be different. Yes. Code of the 2 objects are different. Always new bucket is created. Hash code method you overridden, but equals method you didn't override. Hash code is the same, but the equals method not overridden. Then 2 objects are compared based on reference. If compare reference, there are different objects are not added. Added in a different bucket. So equals method, hash code method, both methods must override. If you don't override both methods, always new object is added in collection with a new bucket. That means even though data is the same, object is not considered as a duplicate. It is considered as always unique. Understood a point? So this is the basic idea about this entire algorithm. This nodes, all points are there in material drive. I'll show you. Okay, all people have access to material drive now? In material drive, if you go to the folder collections, inside collections folder, equals and hash code method and hash map internals. With algorithm I given hs dot add of double quotes say it internally calling put method, then it is calling hash code 916 one index number. In one index number bucket is not available, object is created. hs dot put of add of double quotes b, internally calling put method. K2 dot hash code 98 mod 16, index number is 2. In index number 2 there is no object, so new node is created, directly added. hm dot put of 7, hash code number 97 mod 16 1. What happened here? Hash collision. When hash collision is occurred, the K3 is compared with the K1, false. K3 dot equals K1 also false. Then now that node entry is added in the same bucket. Okay, and next hs dot add of 97. Now K4 dot hash code of 97. Bucket is found. A bucket is found. Compare with the nodes available, keys available in this bucket or not. How many keys are here? 2. A 97. So first, which key is available? A. Now K4 equal to K1 false. K4 dot equals K1 also false. Then next it is comparing K4 double equal to K3. This is K3. Now 97 double equal to 97 result is true. Then stored or not stored? Not stored. Then hs dot add of new integer of 97. Then new integer of 97, hash code method 97. First comparing with A, false. Comparing with the next object. This is a new integer, is a literal integer. Reference will be different, false. And the data equals method called. Data is same. So returns what? True. Okay, now? All people understand? Yes. So this is the internal diagram, everything I explained. Now the question, very important. Why people came to hash code and hash table for a decrease in number of comparisons. Now, same hash code I have stored 100. Then how many buckets are there? Same hash code objects I stored 100. How many objects? One bucket. Then how many comparisons are happening? Then where is the advantage of hash code now? Right? So in Java 8 version, they have introduced new concept. Java 8 version, if this bucket number of objects are greater than 8, then linked list data structure is removed, and this linked list data structure is converted as what? Tree set. I mean, said binary tree. What the data structure they're taking? Binary tree or balanced binary tree, whatever. And a tree is they're going to use what? Tree. If it is a tree, number of comparisons are further decreased. How it is decreased? Observe. Tree will be like child. Again, if it is a parent, child. Now, when a new node is coming, this new node first compare with this parent. If this new node found less than this parent, then compared with only left side nodes. If this new node is greater than, then it will compare with only right side nodes. Okay, na? That means number of comparison become half, na? If my has 100 nodes, 100 entries are there. Now, how many entries will be compared now? 50 only compared. And 50 decrease in the, from which version onwards? 8 version onwards. From 8 version onwards, if number of objects in the bucket is greater than, this data structure is replaced with binary. This is called threshold. If the threshold of the bucket is greater than 8 or 8, then if greater than 8th node is coming, then now the linked list will be changed to binary. Okay, you may ask, sir, binary tree directly can be used now. Binary tree is not good. Okay, now for again it's memory, arranging and linking left side to right side. Sure. That's why first maximum we don't store more than 8 nodes. I mean eight entries of the same hash code we don't store. If you are going beyond that, then they are going to work with what? Tree set. So from when to use tree set benefit, that time only you can use bike and also you can use cycle. Which one prefer? Because next stop only, na. If I use bike, advantage, no, petrol consume, extra money you have to spend. Now you are going 5 kilometers distance. Then obviously petrol consuming also I should use bike only because I want to go quickly and come. So that common sense you have to have. So finally, hope all people understand this diagram and changes. Here what is there? Hash collision is there. Okay, and then comparison will be there. Rehashing. If number of buckets are 16, then now it will become double. Then again the locations are changed for every object. That is called what? Rehashing. Then their algorithm explanation I gave in this file. How can set and map implemented classes identifies a duplicate object, can stop storing them in collection by using hash code, double equal to operator and the classes those contain word hash in their name internally uses hash code double equal to operator equals method for stopping duplicate objects and also for searching, retrieving and removing correct element from the based collections. Inside put method, first hash code is called, then double equal to operator and equals method. Correct? When you store object, first which method is calling? Hash code. If hash code is the same, then double equal to operator and equals. Hash code method is used for storing related objects as a one group by separating them from other group of objects in the same map. So that comparison will decrease, execution become fast. Execution become fast because currently adding object will be compared to say hash code objects in the map, but not with all objects available in the map. Further, double equal to operator used for comparing the adding object with its hash code objects using reference. Equals method is used for comparing adding object with a hash code object's state. Reference, if not, overriding. Add put method algorithm in hash set, linked hash set, hash map, linked hash map, hash table. For storing objects, hash map internally uses hash table data structure. Hash table data structure uses another data structure called bucket for storing the same hash code objects as one group. Bucket is a collection of elements, those have same hash code. This bucket is also a collection object, it's a linked list. From Java 8 version onwards, it is binary tree. Bucket is used for storing same hash code objects as one group, so that comparing and searching will be fast because currently adding element will be compared only with its objects hash code group of objects. New bucket will be created only for every new hash code object. Then this object will be added to directly without any comparison. If bucket is already available with this currently adding entry key hash code, the put method will check whether this entry is unique or duplicate by using double equal to operator and equals method. If double equal to operator and true, adding entry is duplicate, then key is not added, but its mapped value is replaced with new value. If double equal to operator and false, adding entry is unique based on the reference, but it may be duplicate based on state. So put method will call equals method for comparing entry. If equals returns false, entry is added in the same bucket, means unique entry is on data wise. If equals method returns true, adding entry is duplicate on key state wise, then key not added, but its mapped value is replaced by this new value. The hash table data structure is internally implemented by using node array. Bucket single linked list with a node objects is created with the given entry key value and its reference is stored in the table node array object in its the locations. To find the location to store this entry node object, inside put method, key object hash code is divided by map capacity, for example, key.hash mod 16. This division reminder value is nothing but index number of the location for storing this entry. Check below diagram for understanding. So complete theory, whatever explain algorithm plus diagram with notes, everything is there. You can show your talent. Now after going to home, I want to work on this test case. Will work out? Yes. Class A with the private property and constructor, toString method, hash code method overridden, equals method also overridden. I gave you by overriding, but you don't override. When you open your system and type this program, don't override. Now the test program here, I'm adding new A, new A, new A, new A, new A with 3216. Tell me this object unique based, all these objects are unique based on reference. Data wise 2, 3, 3, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, same. Should add or should not add? Based on hash code equals. If hash code equals method overridden, it is considered as data wise duplicate, otherwise considered unique. Down I have given questions. From above test case, find out how many objects are added and how many buckets are created, how many objects are removed. How many buckets are created based on new hash code object? Hash codes are coming, those many new buckets are created. How many objects are added and removed based on what hash code equals methods are overridden. So now read these test cases. I gave already answers also. No, answers not there. Very good. Okay, now only questions are given. Both hash code and equals methods are not overridden in class A. If not overridden, hash code generated based on reference. Any of these 4 objects, 5 objects, reference is same or different? Different. Created. For each object, hash code is different. Then separate bucket is created. How many objects are added? All. Even though data wise duplicate. Okay. Remove method can remove the element? No, because the hash code of this object is not found same as any of these objects. Yes or no? Same algorithm apply on remove method also. Next, only hash code method is overridden by returning directly 5 one time. If return directly 5, then for any object hash code number is what? 5. That means how many buckets are created? 1 bucket. All objects are storing in that bucket. Then duplicates are stored or not stored? Because equals method is not overridden. 1 bucket created, 6 objects are stored, 1 bucket created. Object removed or not removed? Not removed, because equals method is not overridden. Only equals overridden by returning either true or false. Equals method, if it is only overridden, any use of it? Because equals method under hash code call. Tell me, on every object hash code number is different. Then all objects are added in different bucket. Remove method can remove or cannot remove? Cannot remove. Hash code method is overridden by returning 5. And how many buckets are created? 1. Also equals method is overridden by returning true directly. Return true, every object is considered as same na? Then how many objects have stored? 1. Which object? First object or last object? Last object. First object only will be there. First entry key with last entry value. Yes or no? Yes. First entry key. Okay, na? Remove method can remove. Yes, sir. Equals method returning true, na? True means what? It found as what? Same. Either same or not same, also it say what? Same. Already we discussed this point in the equals method. Then removed or not removed? Removed. That 1 object is also removed. So finally, how many objects are available? 1 object. How many buckets are? 1 bucket. Removed? Yes. Asked object removed? Object removed. Because the equals method returning wrong value true direct. In above case, return false from the equals method. And from the hash code return what? 5. From the equals method false. Then how many buckets are created? 1. How many objects are stored? All objects are stored because equals returns what? False. False and every object is unique. Then remove method can remove object? No. It is same also will not remove because equals method saying that false. Otherwise, next. Hash code method is overridden by returning x plus y. Equals method is overridden by comparing x and y data. This is our project scenario. These are all written test exam scenarios. And this is what? Project scenario. Then how many objects are added? Data wise, unique objects only added. How many buckets are created? hash code object buckets are created. Object is removed. Yes. Okay, na? So all these 6 cases you have to type in your system and practice output. Like how I have written, step by step. Here hash code is called. Diagram I have drawn. You also draw diagram and write step by step like this and find out. Will it work out? If you work, then only you will pass interview on hash map internals. Otherwise, you will say to the interviewer, yeah, I know. I know, I cannot explain. Then interview will say, I'll give you job, but I will not allow you into the company. Saying that equal method and is going on. Okay, thank you. Good night. Hope you all understand today class. Please work out, okay?